Well, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody did enjoy the Easter egg roll this morning. It was always good to come out to the South Lawn and see those kids out there. That's one of the rare times we get to have folks on the South Lawn. Always good to see them out there, and always good. It was good also to see our Education Secretary nominee, Dr. Gonzalez, out there. And that's the reason why I called everybody here this afternoon to talk about that, and the fact that the education policy of this administration. Like I mentioned this morning, and I've mentioned several times, the education policy of our administration is going to be quite simply, we are going to increase teacher pay to a livable wage. Too many of our teachers are having to take second jobs. Their first priority should be educating our youth, and I will see to it that they make a livable wage comparable to everybody else. Because you think about it, they're making way above, or what? I should say way above, but way below what other folks are making in other professions, and that's what's driving people away from education. Is the pay, and also probably misunderstanding. I think a lot of this misunderstanding of the long hours and the commitment to education. So we're going to work on that. That's one of the things I told Dr. Gonzalez when we submitted her nomination, was that I want to see teacher tenure. I want to see teacher longevity in this career to be longer. I mean, I think about a good friend of mine who was my old English teacher in high school, and she told me one time that when I was a sophomore in high school, and I first met her, that it was her, three other teachers took a job there in that district, and they stayed there for 30 years, and then they retired. And she actually went on to become a member of the school board, and later on president of the school board. So she kept contributing to education. That's what I want to see, because the key to the future of our country is education. We have to get this next generation ready to take our jobs. We need to be able to hand those off and have confidence that they're going to be able to do these jobs. These jobs are getting more and more tech. I say more and more tech, but more and more high tech as we speak. There's a need out there for programmers, need out there for everybody. And I talk about education, and I'm not a college guy. Well, my brother-in-law tried college, and it wasn't for him. But he went to a trade school. He became a journeyman electrician, and is now a job foreman in Texas. Actually, the job lead on data centers in Texas. And so he found a career, and he's actually doing very well financially. So there's no reason that the people, our young scholars, can't do the same thing. So that's my charge to Dr. Gonzalez, is to ensure that our education system in our country is second to none, and we are the best there is in the world. That's what I've empowered her to do. I want to also comment briefly, and I'm not going to go into great detail. Again, I said yesterday before I left Texas about the rescue of our airmen, and again, my appreciation to the U.S. Armed Forces. They did a spectacular job in doing that. I'm sure the Department of Defense will give you guys a full briefing on that later on. But I just want to appreciate them, and I have spoke to the airmen. I spoke to their families. Everybody's excited, and looking forward to seeing them stateside here soon. But thank you guys very much. Go out there and actually finish the Easter egg roll. There's a couple more hours left to go out there. There's summer cabinet secretary still out there. So go out there and see that. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you guys very much. Thank you.